goodness. SIM cards, clothes.
Dog face masks.
Face masks.
Yes.
It's like the fluffy flying combo.
We just filmed the people around on the corner. Yeah.
What's the first thing you did when you touched down in Japan? That's the question we're going to ask foreigners in Japan today. Where are you from?
Australia, Gold Coast.
Right.
The same. Gold Coast.
Yeah. We got
really
here late.
lost.
Yeah. We got here late. We got a bit lost, but we went to our hostel and ate and went to bed. So it's not very exciting. But the next day we did. What did we do?
Shopping. A lot of shopping.
Where?
Cool. Well, we're staying Shinjuku, but we're staying in Asakusa.
Right.
Yeah, it's very cool.
What did you get when you went shopping?
Oh, goodness. SIM cards, clothes.
Dog face masks.
Face masks.
Yes. From Uniqlo.
Oh, right. Are those like protective face masks or like moisturizing ones?
Moisturizing, like at nighttime, those sorts of things.
I see.
It was so cool.
Let's go. Okay, where are you from?
Finland.
Right.
Finland.
Awesome.
My first time was in 2008. It was just between Christmas and New Year's. Probably, I think I went to Disneyland because I'd never been to Disneyland. So I think that was my first thing what I did.
First thing to check off your list, right? Oh, Disneyland, awesome. Do you remember what you did on the first day?
Probably the same. I always do. I went to eat some gyudon and
Yes.
no,
Yes.
then probably shopping or something. Can't remember.
Gyudon. So nowadays, because you come here several times, what is for you like a must when you come to Japan on the checklist? Like on the first day when I come to Japan, I want to either eat this or do that. Is there anything?
It's gyudon. Always gyudon.
Sukiya or Yoshinoya.
Well, we woke up really early since we went to sleep early, so we came to a Meiji Shrine, to the Yoyogi Park, and then we came here and we walked to Cat Street and the Oriental Bazaar. So we did some shopping.
You already have quite a lot of things to do. What did you like the best so far today?
This street right here. I bought so much stuff already. It's crazy, and we're not even halfway through our day.
I can promise you will buy more.
I'm gonna enjoy it though. I'm having fun just buying things I probably won't need, but you know.
Oh, you need them. You do need them. Not for surviving, but you just feel like you need them.
Yes, I do. I need them to have just to purchase. It's a nice feeling.
I want to buy this whole street every time I come here shooting. It's terrible.
And we went to the Cat and Owl Cafe over there.
Oh, great.
Yeah, with the Bengal cats.
So did you go cat and owl? Is that a combo? Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yes, they have a combo.
So we were at the owl first, and then we went upstairs for the cats. It was really nice.
Nice. It's like the fluffy flying combo. For a moment I thought they were in the same room. It's like that just sounds just dangerous.
Oh no, the owls are downstairs and then the cats were upstairs. It was nice either way. Most of the owls were asleep, and then upstairs all the cats are like running around like crazy. So it was really nice to go inside there.
Awesome. Was that quite expensive?
The combo was a bit cheaper than getting them separately, so it wasn't so bad.
Learn something good for your first day in Japan, guys. Where are you from?
California.
I remember what I wanted. I wanted to get lost in the city.
Right.
And then it was easy to do. But then everyone was so nice that I was able to get around.
Right. Which place did you go the first day? Do you remember?
I think I went to Shinjuku the first day because that was the closest thing. And then we just walked around.
I got lost.
Yes, it was the best.
Well, the first day, we lived down by Tachikawa. I don't know if you know, kind of near that area, but we just hung around that area, and I didn't come down to the city because I first visited, so my first interaction was more in the suburbs, which I really liked.
Okay, how was that as a start?
It was good. It was good. But the city was definitely amazing to come down to.
The first time you came, it was different?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. Was it a bit too much, or?
No, I wasn't culture shock as much as I thought I would be. I was just trying to soak it all in, and I loved it. It was great. It was exciting.
What was the very first thing you did when you got off the plane in Japan? What did you do on the first day?
We eat, I think.
Yeah, we eat.
What did you have? What food?
Sushi.
Sushi! Yeah, it's a good start into the Japanese lifestyle, right? Sushi.
Yeah. But there isn't so many sushis here. Like it's like we thought there would be a lot of sushi places, but it's not true, right?
That's one of the things people think there's sushi everywhere, but it's actually so many other restaurants here.
That's true.
So what did you do on the first day in Japan?
We went to
Shibuya.
Shibuya.
Shibuya. Oh my god. First day was loads of things happening, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was great. It was a long day though. All jet lag and everything, but it was great. Lots of people. Oh my god.
We just filmed the people around on the corner. Yeah.
So many people on that crossing, right?
Yeah.
First day, what did you do in Japan on your first day?
What did we do? Oh, we went to a restaurant and then...
What restaurant was it? What did you eat?
Karage, yeah.
Karage, yay! Fried chicken!
Oh, it was delicious. I love that stuff. And, some gizzards, because I love chicken gizzards. And then I saw that they made chicken gizzards, and I was like, hell yeah. So we did that, and we walked around a lot, because we're staying in Shinjuku. He was tired. I was not. I don't get jet lag. I was just so excited to be here. I was just like, ah. So we walked around a lot. And then the next day we went to, was that when we went to Shimokita the next day? That place was banging. We went to a techno bar and we totally took it over and changed it into a hip hop bar. And I was dancing with the bartender. Then we went to this restaurant and I made friends with those guys there. And it's just been super fun, like everywhere.
Awesome. Looks like you brought lots of fun into Japan as well.
I actually ran into somebody out here. I was just like walking down the street and then someone was like, hey, and I was like, oh, what's that? So I do drag king stuff, and then it was a fellow drag king.
Oh, right. So it's like, hey, dude, know you.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, oh, snap. Okay, cool.
How are the chances?
Right? That's what I said. I was like, oh, okay.
Let's see, this was back in 2008, and I think my first night was actually similar to our experience in Shimokitazawa. I had a friend who told me that that was their favorite place to hang out. She wasn't around that day, so I decided to just hop on the train and go check it out. I went alone and I met a bunch of people there. It's really fun.
I'm gonna beat you. Our first day, he wanted to go to sleep. His first time, he don't go to sleep.
It's if you have a jet lag or not, it makes all the change.
Yeah, I just don't get it. I'm just so excited to be in another place. I'm just like, oh.
First, so what do people do when they go to Japan? Like the first moment, if you are a repeater or if you are there for the very first time, I must say there used to be a little tradition for me. Every time I arrived at Narita Airport, I would go straight to a convenience store, get myself my very, very first little rice bowl, and it had to be kombu flavor, which is a type of seaweed, and just eating that rice bowl, and just it gave me the feeling always of I'm in Japan now. I have arrived. Very, very important for me. Now, recently I'm actually touching down in Haneda when I come from Germany, and I find that Haneda Airport has so many other interesting things. Like it doesn't have to be just a rice bowl, but generally what I'd like to do, what's really important for me is right now I'm very much into skimming, so I try to have skimming either at the airport or within one of the first days when I go back to Japan. It's just a little thing that kind of gets you in touch with everything that you really want. So how about you? Is there one thing you definitely want to do on the first day when you come to Japan? Either if you've been there before or for the very first time. Let us know. Looking forward to reading your comments. I actually had a very, very cute friend who said, I always wanted to meet you guys as Japanese, and I met you not on the first day but on the last day when I still managed to do that. So thank you very much for coming up and saying hi, and all of the other guys who came up and said hi to us. We look forward to meeting you. So hopefully you guys can come to Japan and maybe we bump into each other. I wish you a lovely day and catch you soon on Ask Japanese. Bye!